Okay, you want to shoot? You want to shoot? You want to shoot with me? Are you being serious? You want to shoot with me? Like, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna shoot with any of you right now, because why? There's nothing to shoot about unless you're not a fan of the product. Has something to do with it. But have you ever done a puzzle in your life? I've done puzzles in my life before. This was a puzzle. So back in May, I got a text from a friend saying, by the way, Rest Pay-Per-View schedule's out for this year. Check it out. Boom. Saw Survivor Series is slated to come to Toronto. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you're a little skeptical of it. The night of UFC 200, there was a house show at the Regal Coliseum, which is a small arena here. Roadblock 2016 was held there. My Day in the Life's somewhere in my... If you sub to me, go find the video. It was there. That day it was announced basically, yeah, Survivor Series is coming, 10:30 pre-sale. I remember I was at the restaurant right across the street from the Air Canada Center after the first fight, which was Cain Velasquez versus some guy. I think Travis Brown. And then, so literally, once that fight ended, I go out, okay, a few minutes. I wanted to go outside to make sure I had the perfect cell service. Nothing was going to interfere with me. I'm on this very iPhone that I'm recording all this to you on right now, searching for tickets. The first thing was 15th row floors. I'm like, no, thank you. Get 7th row. Wear a base against the camera so you're not going to see me during the show. Those seats. Like, okay, cool. We're getting a pay-per-view. First pay-per-view in 10 years. I got my tickets. I don't care. 2.5 weeks later, myself, TJ, and Assault and Battery 777 make the nice about hour drive from here down to Buffalo, New York for SmackDown Live. The first ever SmackDown Live post-draft. That show, it was announced, okay, Raw's coming back November 14th. We're like, okay, that's the go-home house show. Go to the box office lineup. Bam, dead center, camera side, row 3 in the crowd for that show. So we're like, okay, we get to go to the go-home show for the pay-per-view we're going to. Week later, NXT Toronto, September 22nd, tomorrow night, was announced. Also, September 24th, NXT Kitchener was announced. I get my tickets for NXT Kitchener about August, I think 16th? Yeah, August 16th, I think it was. I got my tickets for NXT Kitchener. September 1st, I got my tickets for NXT Toronto. Once everything was said and done, I'm like, okay, cool, boom. We got these two NXT house shows. I got these two NXT house shows. One I'm on the floor for, second row, and one I'm in the crowd for, but dead center, first row. September 2nd, I wake up to 2 emails. One from a guy from the Miami Athletic Center, which are NXT Toronto is, and one from the Kitchener Memorial Auditorium. I think you can resolve the rest. And I'm going to go on Twitter. Due to an overwhelming demand, NXT Toronto, NXT St. Catharines, which I never was planning on going to because I was in St. Catharines last weekend, and NXT Kitchener all have been canceled. Instead, we're going to be bringing you NXT TakeOver Toronto Saturday, November 19th, and WWE Monday Night Raw Monday, November 21st. So instead of getting, I got my money back for both shows. Made my money back. No one owed me anything except for Keith, but because he already paid me for NXT Toronto. But then I said, boom, ticket goes towards the Raw ticket. If we got Raw tickets. So basically, what ended up happening from there was, I'm like, okay, it's set in stone. We're getting to go to the Go Home show, TakeOver, Survivor Series, Raw after Survivor Series. 4 shows, 7 nights. 2 were confirmed because we bought Survivor Series tickets were bought in July. Raw tickets were bought in end of July. September 7th rolls around. American Express pre-sale. I go on and try just because my dad, I know people have American Express cards and they're offering to help me out. No luck. September 8th, the very next day. Go on 5, best available tickets. Dead center, 119, row 10 in the Air Canada Center for the Monday Night Raw after Survivor Series. Okay, I'm going to the go-home show for Survivor Series, I'm going to Survivor Series, and I'm going to the Raw the very next night. 2 of which are in the very same building, which is only about a 20-minute drive down the highway that way, the Air Canada Center. Yesterday rolls around, American Express pre-sale, NXT TakeOver. Today was a fight. Today, a lot of people got screwed, a lot of people got unlucky. 10-10, section 118, row 13, seats 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pop up on my counter. Click, 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 click. Griffin, you are going, Maymark Murph, you are going to NXT TakeOver Toronto. The final piece of this wonderful puzzle has been solved. This week, I've seen, like, I just found out some guy, Anwar. I've never met him before, but I'm looking at him, and then he's some guy from DC, I think KC or BCD32 or something, some or KPNDC, some, like, one of the, I don't know his name, is coming up to Toronto for the show. Got Vic, Greg Angry, WWE coming up for this. Got Ivan Prakash, West Coast homeboy, met in Dallas coming up for this show. He's sitting with me for NXT TakeOver and Raw. He's giving me his chair, by the way, so big shout out to him. He's sitting second on the floor. He messaged me today, hey, I don't want to take this thing home. You want it? I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take your fucking chair. So I'm getting a free chair, and I ain't even sitting on the floor. I save $300, and I get a free chair. So basically, this is going to be 3 shows in 3 nights, but for us, 4 shows in 7 days. 2 cities, 2 venues, 4 shows. This is going, I cannot believe something like this is happening. This is like WrestleMania, SummerSlam. It's like, okay, Toronto. They have a lot of faith in us, the fact that we're getting 3 shows in 3 nights. You haven't come here for pay-per-view in 10 years. You haven't come here for a Raw. Last time they were here for Raw, I just started growing this. I was still in college. I wasn't even 20 yet. I was still 19. I was still a kid. I'm 22 now. And look at me. For none of you who know, this show, we are going to make Brooklyn look like a joke. I've been to Brooklyn. It's a good arena. It's a good crowd. But guess what? There ain't nothing like the Toronto crowd. They don't call us bizarre for anything. We are going to voice our opinion. We are going to be loud from the minute those lights and pyro hit to the second those lights go black. Because why? Because it's one of the greatest wrestling cities in the world, and I am proud to call this place home. Survivor Series weekend. For us, it's week. I'm just calling it a WWE week. The WWE week. There are 5 of us who are stupid enough to do 4 shows in 7 days. That's me, this wonderful face. Solemn Battery 777. RKO, the infamous NWO. TJ, my buddy Keith. The 5 of us are going to Buffalo. I only say that because we're going to Buffalo. We're all going to Buffalo. We're all going to NXT. We're all going to Survivor Series, and we're all going to Raw. Ivan's only doing 3 of them. He's doing NXT, Raw. He's doing the big 3. And then TJ's coming in. His name's Anish. He's doing 2 of them. He's doing NXT and Survivor Series. He didn't want to do Raw. I don't know why. This video's coming on 7 minutes, but there's going to be basically the puzzle solved. I got all 4 tickets have been purchased. I'm just waiting for NXT to come in the mail. Hopefully it's next week. That video will be up sooner. I'm going to try to do more and more videos as much as I can. Because, hey, the lead up and the hype to this show is going to be amazing. I'm going to be trying to watch WWE as carefully as I can from now till Survivor Series, basically till the November 7th Raw, because November 14th, I'm in the building. But this is creeping on 8 minutes. I've wasted your time long enough. If you watch this, you watch this. You don't, you don't. I can really give 2 shits if you watch this. If you like it, you leave a comment, whatever. But all I got to say to all of you coming in for the show, or of all of you just going to be watching it at home on the network or on whatever cable provider from whatever country you're from, get ready. Because Toronto, we taking over. Toronto, we're on the map. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Okay.